A couple months ago, I was scrolling through TikTok and saw someone use AI to redesign NFL stadiums. And after seeing how crazy some of these were, I thought, why not go through and do this, but with NBA arenas? And that brings us to this video where I have a tier list right here full of NBA AI-generated arenas that I have not seen yet. I had someone go through and do this for me, so I'm seeing this for the first time just like you guys. But here are the tiers that we're going to run through. We have burn this down right now. No point in trying to build this. We have N, which is like the definition of mid, basically. Overall solid, one of the best arenas I've seen, and build this right now. But with that being said, let's just hop straight into it, starting off with the Indiana Pacers. Oh my god. Okay, in Indiana they do the racing, the 500, Indiana 500. Sorry, I don't know racing like that, but this is wild. Basically putting 2 in 1, so I'm assuming the actual NBA court is in the middle of the racetrack. I don't know how practical this is, but it is cool that it really incorporates, I guess, all of Indiana and like the Pacers. Do I think it's probably the coolest that we will see? No, because if you go and look at the ones from the NFL, we have stadiums that were on military ships. I feel like there's got to be some crazy NBA version, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in. No point in trying to build. All right, right after that, we have the Dallas Mavericks. Okay, well, this one's a little disappointing. They literally made their arena a barn. They made it a shack. This might be actually one of the worst that we've seen. I understand what they're trying to do, right? Dallas Mavericks, it's like an old Western vibe, but this is just the most boring version of what you could do. I'm gonna put this in burn, honestly. I think compared to the other ones that we're gonna see throughout this video, I don't think this would be cool. At least I hope that's not one of the cooler ones, to be honest. All right, what do we have next? The Brooklyn Nets. Okay, although this isn't crazy, like this isn't something that is, you know, mind-blowing, it is really Brooklyn. Like this could be, if they didn't make Barclays Center, this would be what they would have. The graffiti on it, the net on the side is really cool. These cool like art billboards, looks like. It's cool. I'm gonna put it in mid. No, that is not better than an actual arena with a racetrack around it. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna move the Pacers up into mid, and I'm gonna put the Nets in no point trying to build. Okay, I feel like that's fair, because I think I really underestimated how cool a racetrack is around an NBA arena. That is kind of crazy. All right, moving forward, we have the Denver Nuggets. Okay, wait, this is actually really clean though. This isn't crazy, but this is really cool with the mountains in the back. What else is I'm trying to like look for these little hints of like Easter eggs almost in these images, because this AI, if you guys don't know, is made with Dolly, which is one of the best AI image generators there are out there. They put some hidden Easter eggs in these things. Like I think these are gold nuggets in the water from what I'm seeing. If you guys see any Easter eggs in any of these images, let me know in the comments below, because there is so much detail in these images. It is crazy. With that being said, this one is really clean. I think the idea of it being better than the racetrack Pacers one, I wouldn't say it's necessarily better, but I think it is cooler than the Nets and also has a way cooler like aesthetic to it. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put it in mid so far. Once again, these things could change around. I changed the Pacers around, so I might bump it up, bump it lower. I don't know. All right, we have the holy shit. What the fuck? Wait, hold on. The Detroit Pistons, what even is this? Wait, what even is it? These look like huge speakers, wires of some sort. I don't really know what I'm looking at. These are teeth. I'm assuming that they tried doing something like car mechanical. Just maybe this is like a big engine. I don't know, but visually this looks insane and I really do like it. Like imagine seeing this in person. This is crazy. Oh my God. I'm putting this in overall solid just because I don't really know what I'm looking at. Like it's not clear that it's like car things or anything, but it is really cool to see. Next up, we have the Houston Rockets, which this is like a very modern looking arena. So it looks like this is almost like a space hub with the spaceships flying around it. Now I understand that some of this might be the environment that I'm rating as well, and that goes into it. Okay, it's not just the arena itself. If we have flying fucking rocket ships outside of the arena in real life, that's cool. I don't care what the arena looks like. That's a flying rocket ship. With that being said, this is actually really cool. It incorporates the team a lot. I'm gonna put this one, I'm putting it in mid. I'm gonna put it in mid because I don't think it's anything wild, but it is really cool. That one might jump up though soon. All right, the Golden State Warriors. What the actual am I looking at right now? This might be the most lame one I have seen yet. This looks like some Looney Tunes arena. Why is it all gold and blue? That's so corny. I will admit though, this one probably did the best at actually showing what city it is in, with like the trolley thing and like the houses that are all San Francisco style and the bridge in the back. But overall, the actual arena isn't that cool and the environment isn't cool enough for me to rank it high. I'm putting this in burn this right now. I'm not even, that one was so bad. We are yet to have an arena that is in the top 2, but maybe the next one, which is the Cleveland Cavaliers. Yeah, this might be one of the best ones we've seen. This might be one of the best. This is crazy. The fact that AIs can do this, like just with a simple prompt, like how does it actually make this? So we have, I'm once again trying to go and look through every single detail. We have the big knight as the actual arena itself. The guy on the horse got flying ships, a flying castle thing up here. This is S tier. This is actually S tier. Cleveland Cavaliers, if you are watching this, listening to this, seeing this, build that right now. All right, moving forward, we have the Chicago Bulls. Wait, this might be actually something that they could build in real life. I don't know about the smoke coming out of the mouth, but I feel like if they really invested in it, it's also a very realistic arena compared to, you know, an entire huge ass knight with the big Cavaliers logo and flying ships around it. This one might go an overall solid for me. I actually really like this look with the Bulls like running through the arena and the red all inside. This one is clean. I'm putting this in overall solid. I think that's one of the best ones that we'll see. Man, I feel like we are just really quickly going through these right now. The Boston Celtics. This is pretty cool. Once again, I feel like this is one that's really realistic if the Celtics were to just buy an arena for themselves. But like I said, it's cool. It's very like them, I guess you could say. I'm gonna put this one in mid. So far, the AI is showing me some cool arenas, but nothing that is like mind-blowing, like super crazy. The Atlanta Hawks is next up. This one is cool. This gives me the Chicago Bulls vibes, where it's like an actual cool, very realistic arena, but with something really extraordinarily like huge and extreme about it. This one might even be below mid. Like, this is a really cool Hawk, and I like the idea of it, but it's just not really doing much for me. I'll put it in no point trying to build. I don't know. I feel like they don't really... I don't know. I don't really feel anything with that one. All right, next up is the Charlotte Hornets, which, okay, it's pretty cool. They have like the honeycomb and the big hornet on it right here, but it looks really small and kind of lame a little bit. Like, once again, all these places would be really cool if they were real. Like, if this was real, yes, this would be cooler than every single arena in the world. Compared to these other AI ones, like, I don't know, man. This one really isn't doing it for me. I don't know if it's burn this worthy, but no point trying to build that one for sure. All right, we keep moving. The New Orleans Pelicans. Okay, but hold on. This big pelican that looks nothing like the actual Pelicans logo, but is kind of cool. I do like all this stuff on the side. I like these colors a lot, though. I do like these colors a lot. I'm gonna put this one in mid. Moving forward, we got the Toronto Raptors. Holy shit. With an actual T-Rex that is bigger than the arena itself and a basketball court outside, which I hope isn't the court that the players will play on. This one looks crazy. This is obviously not in Toronto because this is like a Jurassic Park ass setting right here, but we have dinosaurs everywhere. The arena itself looks clean with dinosaurs on it. Love the color scheme. The black with the red on it is super sick. Oh wait, this might be one of the better ones too. This might be one of the better ones too. I'm gonna put this one all the way up in one of the best arenas I've seen. That one fits the team very well and also has a really cool environment and a cool arena itself. That is definitely one of the best. There's been nothing so far that's close to the Cavaliers, but that one's really good. All right, next up we got the San Antonio Spurs. This is bad. This is really bad. They gave him a boot. They literally just put a boot on the arena mountain. What is this? Like a river flowing through it? And that's it. I mean, it is an open arena, which is kind of crazy, but still. Ooh, wait, there's like weird designs engraved into the rock. Okay, wait, maybe this is kind of cool. Wait, hold on. Maybe I was just too quick to judge because this is kind of cool. Like the scale of it, this is a huge mountain with an arena on top. Like I kind of failed to look around and see how big this is. Definitely not one of the best arenas I've seen, but overall, that's solid. I'm not, that's there. That's up there. All right, the Phoenix Suns. Oh, this is just bad. Oh, they didn't even try with this. How did this one get through? Like, they look at the surrounding environment. Patches. They didn't even try to like build anything around it or anything like that. Burn this right now, which is pretty funny considering it's the Phoenix Suns, but still burn that. That is probably the worst one actually out of every single one so far. Hopefully this next one is better. The Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, granted, it's not the arena really that's wild. It's the environment around it. Like this huge ass thunderstorm brewing inside of it. Don't know how safe that is, but this is actually really cool. I will not lie. And the Thunder, who are actually currently trying to raise money to build a new arena, maybe this is something that they look at. Maybe they look at a arena that constantly has a thunderstorm happening inside of it. Like, I don't know what this is. It's mid. It's mid. Yeah, it's mid. The picture's cool, but like the arena itself, I don't know how I feel about it. Before I continue showing the rest of these, be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below your favorite ones so far. All right, back into it. The Minnesota Timberwolves. This one is really cool. I do like the way that they did this, and it's also really realistic, which I'm starting to enjoy the realistic ones a lot because it makes me feel like I can actually be there and look at it. It's not so crazy that my mind is like, what the hell's happening? I'm gonna go ahead and put this one. See, is it like Chicago Bulls level? I don't think so. I think this one's mid. A lot of these have been mid. It's honestly a little sad. I don't know if I'm just being really critical because it's like, I think about AI and how crazy some of these can be, and I'm sure we're gonna get crazier ones later on. I've come to the final decision that I am gonna move the Pacers into overall solid. Okay, I feel like these other ones around here have kind of changed my judgment on it. I feel better about moving it forward. But let's focus on the fact that we have more arenas to go through, like the Trailblazers. Also just kind of boring. I mean, it's cool, don't get me wrong. I would love to see this in person. This arena just looks like relaxing. Like I would just walk around this arena for fun. I wouldn't even bother going to the games. Also, having an actual mountain range on top of your stadium is crazy. I'm gonna put it in mid. I'm gonna put it in mid. I don't really care for it, to be honest. I don't really care. All right, going forward, we have the Wizards. Okay, this is what we're talking about. Oh my God, they have an actual castle as their arena, a wizard castle with weird ass spells on the side. Yeah, okay, this is what I'm talking about. Build this right now. If you build that in Washington, they will be the top attendance in the league for the rest of eternity. I do not care. An actual wizard castle is crazy. I don't care if I'm watching Jordan Poole and Kyle Kuzma stink the place up. I'm going there. All right, we're finally getting some better ones up here, like the 76ers, who, I mean, it's true to theme. Okay, they have the actual bell there, some like presidential looking ass figures up on there. This looks like they converted like their state capital into an NBA arena. It also is really creative though. I do kind of like that. I'm putting this one in overall solid. That is pretty solid. That's a good incorporation of Philadelphia. All right, what do we have? The Milwaukee Bucks. Okay, see, these are the arenas I'm talking about. We've seen a couple now with the big animal on the front of the arena, but this one is different. This is in the actual forest, and it's not just the animal. This is like the animal with grass on its antlers, which is fucking crazy. This is so cool. Other animals around here. Another court out front. I feel like a lot of these have just random courts outside, but like this would also be one of those cool places just to walk around and explore. Like I'm debating on whether or not it's one of the best arenas I've seen. I'm putting it in the second tier. I'm putting it in the second tier with a chance that it jumps up. I want to save the top tier for things I'm like 100% on right now. Moving forward, we have the LA Clippers, who are playing in a sailboat. Once again, I have a court outside with what looks to be like an actual ocean, just a mini ocean outside. Anyways, an actual sailboat that you go inside of with this sick ass art on it though. That's not just a sailboat. That's like really cool arena stadium art. Okay, this is what I'm talking about when I say that the AI can just go out of the box, because if you told me to redesign an arena for the Clippers, no fucking clue what I would do. I have no clue. I would never have thought to put a sailboat with Clippers branding on it. LA Clippers, build this right now. I know you guys are currently building a new arena. Don't care, destroy it. Build the sailboat. All right, let's keep it rolling. We are definitely picking it up. The first half of these arenas were kind of mid, but we're getting some bangers right now. Hopefully this next one is as well. The Memphis Grizzlies, going again with like that foresty theme. They have an open top arena, which is very interesting. I love the lighting, by the way. Just side note, I love the lights around some of these things. This looks very realistic. I don't know if this is realistic in Memphis. This one's going in overall solid. All right, next up we have the holy shit. Wait, is this the Miami Heat arena, or is this actually what hell looks like? Why are you guys walking towards this? Okay, no, this is definitely the craziest one that we've seen. The Miami Heat arena is literally a volcano in Miami. You can see the water around it. It looks sick as fuck. Build this right now. Don't care. That might actually be the coolest one that we have seen so far. I don't think that there's any arena that can top that one. The Utah Jazz, with a complete opposite of what we just saw from the Miami Heat. This one is freezing cold with like an ice crystal arena. I just want to say that right now, I love the purple because that's actually Utah Jazz like colored and themed. As much as I want to put this and build this right now, it's one of the best arenas I've seen. I don't think it's cool enough for it to be a build this right now tier of an arena. All right, it looks like we only have 3 more to go, with one of those being the Sacramento Kings, with of course the beam in the background. Oh man, I'm kind of disappointed. Being a Kings fan, I wanted mine to obviously be the coolest one that there is. And it's cool that it has the beam, and I think this one's very realistic. It also has like this crown looking thing on the top. It's really cool. I wish it was real and we actually had this as our arena, but compared to some of these other ones that we've seen, man, like this definitely isn't the coolest one. But because I am a Kings fan, I am going to put this in one of the best arenas I've ever seen. Okay, shut up, I don't care. Cry in the comments. 2 more to go, with the second to last one being the New York Knicks, who I guess decided to put the entirety of New York on their arena. I'm so confused looking at this. This is one of the coolest arenas we've seen. I think that is one of the coolest arenas we've seen. To build a replica New York City on top of your arena, that is some real cool shit. And ladies and gentlemen, the final arena, once again, be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you enjoyed this, our next and last arena is the LA Lakers, with just a crazy arena. I mean, why wouldn't it be if AI is making this? They have the gold accents everywhere with the purple. Also, of course, the red carpet, because you're in Hollywood. This is just I don't even know what to say at this point. We've seen so many crazy arenas. I do love that they have like the player murals on the side. I think that's really cool because that's something that they would do in person. Like they would actually do that. I think they need to build that right now. That one is super clean. Somehow, after going through the entire NBA, I realized that we missed the Orlando Magic. So here's their arena, which I think it's safe to say that this is one of the best arenas I've ever seen. I mean, it looks so clean. I love this huge orb wizard shit in the middle. I don't even know how to describe it. It looks just insane. So yeah, I'm sorry, Orlando Magic fans. All right, with that being said, this is my ranking of NBA arenas that have been reimagined with AI. If you did enjoy this, be sure to like and subscribe. Also, let me know down in the comments your favorite one that you have seen on this video. And if you want to see me do this again and have the AI generate different arenas, because I could do this unlimited amount of times, let me know as well in the comments. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.